Welcome to all our listeners from around the world. For your daily crypto digest, this is your host, Peer-to-Peer Tech. Thanks for choosing us to share the future of Bitcoin, a nation-state resistance, peer-to-peer, hard money commodity and other altcoin news, interviews, the case for proof of work, technical analysis, the economy and crypto-related regulations on the daily basis for your better understanding of the future of money. If you are new here, know that you are in good company. Let's get started. Economist Peter Schiff warns Fed action could lead to market crashes, massive financial crisis, severe recession. This week, gold enthusiast and economist Peter Schiff continued to express his opinions on the American economy and the Federal Reserve's initiatives to reduce inflation. He tweeted on Saturday that there are two conceivable outcomes with regard to the direction the American economy is going. He described one of the results in detail. Quote, "The Fed succeeds in returning inflation to 2%. Stocks, bonds, and real estate all crash, ushering in a massive financial crisis and severe recession that includes government defaults and spending cuts." End quote. Moving on to discuss the second outcome, he wrote, quote, "Or the Fed pivots before inflation returns to 2%. If the Fed pivots, either to avert a financial crisis or in reaction to one, inflation will soar, the opposite of what was experienced after the 2008 financial crisis. This time, instead of running toward the dollar, the world will run away from the dollar." End quote. Schiff also tweeted Friday, quote, "Everyone knows about the high inflation of the 1970s that didn't end until Volcker got serious in the early 1980s. But during the 10 years from 1982 to 1992, the average annual CPI rise was 4.43%. The Fed didn't get inflation back down to 2% until after the 2008 financial crisis." End quote. The gold bug frequently makes social media comments about the state of the American economy. In September, he cautioned, "Inflation is here to stay and will get much worse despite rate hikes due to over a decade of inflationary monetary and fiscal policy. This is very bearish for the dollar and bullish for gold." Schiff noted, the days of sub-2% inflation are gone. Moreover, he emphasized in August that the U.S. is facing a massive financial crisis that is going to be a much bigger crisis when the defaults start. In May, he warned about an economic downturn in the U.S. that will be much worse than the Great Recession. Without admitting to any legal misconduct, Schiff recently reached a settlement with Puerto Rico's banking regulator and agreed to dissolve his Euro-Pacific Bank.